richer. The only thing that matters is whether you are happy or not. You cannot find yourself by going into the past. You can find yourself by coming into the present. Train your mind to be calm in every situation. Beautiful faces are everywhere, but beautiful hearts are hard to find. Life is not about the quantity of friends you have. It is about the quality of friends you have. Do the right thing, even when no one is looking. It is called integrity. For all those having a hard time right now, remember, it is only I looked at you as a friend until I realized I loved you. Your best teacher is your last mistake. Never argue with someone who believes their own lies. Self-love is the greatest medicine. Walk away from arguments that lead anger, from people who put you down, from anyone who doesn't see your worth. Walk away from mistakes and fears. They don't determine your fate. The more you walk away from the things that poison your soul, the healthier and the happier you will be. Health does not always come from medicine. Most of the time, it comes from peace of mind, peace in heart, peace in the soul. It comes from the laughter and love. It's never too late for a new beginning in your life. Silence is a place of great power and healing. Buddha was asked what he gained from meditation. He answered, "Nothing, but let me tell you what I have lost: anger, anxiety, insecurity, depression, and fear of old age and death." Arguing with a stupid person is like killing a mosquito on your cheek. You may or may not kill it, but you always end up slapping yourself in the face. Happiness starts with you, not with your relationships, not with your jobs, not with your money, but with you. Forgiveness is the best form of love. It takes a strong person to say sorry, and an ever stronger person is to forgive. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter who's stronger, smarter, prettier, or richer. The only thing that matters is whether you are happy or not. You cannot find yourself by going into the past. You can find yourself by coming into the present. Train your mind to be calm in every situation. Beautiful faces are everywhere, but beautiful hearts are hard to find. Life is not about the quantity of friends you have. It is about the quality of friends you have. Do the right thing, even when no one is looking. It is called integrity. For all those having a hard time right now, remember, it is only temporary. What does life mean to you? Have you ever planned for the future? What life is for? What is the benefit by having life? Life can give us everything we want. We can find many wonderful things in our life. Study without your life. You will see many things happen. Only lucky people have chance to possess life. Do everyone can get life easily? Do you know without life what can we do? To what extent do you want to define life? What value do you find in our life? Relationships can be confusing, even with friendship. Gender may play a role in how comfortable you feel. As a guy, it's important to remember that men and women are not the same, and sometimes value different things. Women will often show greater interest in emotional sharing, and they are more likely to communicate those emotions to close friends. For what reason becoming good friends with a girl may not require the same approach as making male friends. Method of 1 of 3: becoming better friends with girl you like. Find common interests and do them together. Sharing activity with the girl will improve your relationship with her. Number 1. When you have a good time with a girl, she's more likely to remember the experience. Friendships are typically started because two people share a common interest. So it's important that you both share one before becoming better friends. One way to avoid sending mixed signals is to tell the girl how much activity costs. By doing this, you are setting the tempo for a friendly hangout and a date, not a date. You can go to a restaurant to eat, travel to an amusement park, attend another friend's birthday party, suffering joy in art class, or do anything else that you both like. Hanging out inside and watching movies is always an option. There isn't anything to do. Have a genuine and valuable conversation. As humans, we bond over conversation, especially if the topic of conversation is something that we hold emotionally. The more you have conversation about each other's lives, the more connected you will feel. Being valuable means listening to her fears and emotions and being open to talk about yours. Don't be critical of her. If she comes to you with a problem, the last thing a girl wants to hear is how she did wrong when she already knows she messed up. So always listen for the girl, respect it, and see where she's coming from before giving your advice. Asking a girl for advice will open up the truth or the trust, and she'll become more likely to seek you out for her own advice. Compliant her in non-sexual. You should always comply to a girl when you admire something she has accomplished or achieved. However, you shouldn't complain to a girl when it comes to her looks, because it can put her in an uncomfortable place. We are just friends. Instead, take cues from the compliments that she gives to you. If she never mentions your physical appearance, it's best not to mention her looks. Refrain from saying things like, "You are so beautiful," or other general things about her appearance. As time goes on, it can be harder to maintain strong relationships with girls, so you might have to put a more concerted effort to text or call her. If you still live close to one another, make sure you keep her mind for social events or gatherings. Remember, a friend's birthday is always another great reason to reach out to her or give her a visit. If your friend moves to another state, trying to stay active with her on social media. If your friend is busy, go to her. Make it more convenient for her. If you have extra time, she'll appreciate it down the road. Go out with her if she invites you to something. The more you accept social invitation, the more likely girls will invite you to a future events. This is especially important if the girl is attending an event she doesn't want to go to and needs a friend to support her. If you're busy or have something else to do and don't attend, make sure to tell your friend far enough in advance so she can find someone else to go with. If you don't want to go to something, don't go. Your negative energy will probably make interaction between you and her worse than she would normally be. Be the emotional support she needs. Many people go through different ups and downs, and most people need friends to act as emotional support during the rough times. Being a good friend also means knowing when to back off and allow someone to breathe. Make sure not to be overbearing. Emotional support is also necessary for stressful but happy times like for performance or supporting event. Refrain from being sexual or romantic unless that is what she wants. One of the easiest ways to destroy a friendship with the opposite sex is to be overtly sexual or romantic when it's not wanted. Not only does it make the girl feel uncomfortable, it might actually also make her sad because she cares about you as a friend, not in the romantic way. A friendship can eventually blossom into a romantic relationship, but it only occurs when both people want it. If you want to develop romantic feelings for your friend, you should tell her be very, however, it may hurt your friendship in the long run. If your friend wants to be romantic with you, you are okay with that. Go for it.